Calne Reserves registered a third win on the bounce and kept yet another clean sheet. Do you believe opposing attacks should fear the robust defence that has been masterfully assembled by the management team?
Definitely. We've only got a goal season. Obviously, it was the first goal of the season for our side. So, um, yeah, we've just got some decent centre backs in there and the full backs. Obviously, we do mix up between four at the back and three at the back, but our players are versatile and they can slot in either way. And yeah, we've got some solid players in there, definite Western League players. I mean, look at like Jamie Wallen, Devizes Town last year. So Jacko coming through and Alex Lewis, he's been around for years. And even the lads like Rich Hudson and Adam Sullivan are the fullbacks. They can do the job there. So it's great, and we've got some great players. That's just to name a few. So yeah, we've got some decent players in there.
Mark Dolman marked last weekend's win with another goal. How important is his quality and experience to the team?
He scored that free kick at the end last week. He's got his goal. It was class. You could just tell he rolled back the years. He does it every week. It's not a one off. He's just pulling things off the park. You think look at him on the ball. He can just still do it, can he? He's going to be he's got a few years left in him. He's great for us. He's a definite spine of the team. He's one of the first names on the sheet. He's great. His attitude at training is also excellent. So he's great to have around. And long may it continue.
And Heytesbury are yet to register a victory from their opening two league games. Do you think that this gives Calne Reserves the edge on Saturday?
It's difficult. This league's it's going to be a tough one. We've got to stay switched on. Obviously, they're probably looking at our results and probably a little bit spectacle about coming over to us with where they are in the table and where we are in the table. Obviously, they're sitting second bottom in 10th. They've only registered a point, but that's nothing to go by. Last year, they were one of the sides to beat. So who knows? We're not sure what to expect, but we're going to set up and play our game. And once we play our game, I'm sure we'll come out with a victory. However, we still got to do the business. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But hopefully we'll get the job done.
And how would you assess the performance against Hilperton last Saturday?
I thought we were excellent. We got the early goal. I think we set up well. We did clear one off the line. Other than that, Craig made one or two saves. But I don't feel we were massively tested. We were solid. We looked good. They were good, but we were better. We were decent. It was a good test for us. However, we rolled in with the 3 points with a 3-0 victory. So it looked more comfortable, I think it was. But hats off to the lads, did a cracking job, and we definitely deserved the 3 points.
You said that Craig made a couple of good saves in the game. How important is it to have a goalkeeper of his quality?
He can stay switched on. Sometimes he's not needed for 60 minutes, and then he pulls a cracking save out the bag. He does it, week in, week out. He's done it for years. He can be like that. Some games he's needed more than others, but he's always switched on and he's always vocal. He knows what's going on around him. He knows where his posts are. You couldn't ask for a better keeper at this level. So, yeah, really pleased to have him as part of the side. And he's still got it in him. He's going to be. He could still play higher. He's happy with where he is, but I think he still wants to push for that first team spot. So, there's competition for Clats. However, he's been around the club for many years, and I'm sure that'll continue for the next few seasons.
And being at home again this week, are you looking to make Bremhill View somewhat of a fortress this season?
Well, the first team have won 6-6. We've won 3-3. I think that says it all. We're trying to win home and away. We want to get as many points on the board as we can, as you would expect. But yeah, we want to try and make sure we don't drop any points at home, because that pitch is definitely an advantage for us. It suits our style of play. When we go away to some of these smaller pitches, it doesn't really suit us. So we've got to adapt and play well to sometimes get over these. So being at the Bremhill View will definitely be an advantage to us. And we're looking forward to being there, further up throughout the season. We've got quite a few away games coming up. So let's get them out of the way early and then end the season with a lot of home games, which would be lovely for us.
And just to finish off, is there any team news to be made aware of?
We've got a couple with slight niggles, so we'll see how we get on tomorrow. But I think Oscar Webster, you've seen the form he's in, expect him to start. So yeah, we'll see how we go. But yeah, we should see a relatively similar side. Don't want to give too much away.